Hey, what's going on, guys? K-Dog's Kennel coming at you live on YouTube with another episode of Kennel Bits. And this episode, I want to briefly touch on the aftermath of Hell in a Cell, and that being the Cody Rhodes injury that everybody has kind of been talking about. A lot of people have been talking about this as a work, which is absolutely ludicrous. But for those that do not know, Cody Rhodes was injured last week. Or actually prior to last week, hold on, I got my Discord popping up. Sorry about that. But Cody Rhodes was injured prior to WWE's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view premium live event, I guess they're called now. But he competed at the event with a very obvious injury, that being a torn pectoral muscle in his chest. If you want to hear my thoughts on his match with Seth Rollins at Hell in a Cell, click on the video discussing the match. This video is to discuss the aftermath. Cody Rhodes had successful surgery this past Thursday to repair the torn pec muscle, and he is being it's being reported that Cody Rhodes will miss up to 9 months of action. Okay, judging by the math on that, that will bring Cody back around WrestleMania 39. However, a lot of people feel, including yours truly, that Cody is probably going to be back more like maybe 5, 6, 7 months out in time for the Royal Rumble come January to win the Royal Rumble, punch his ticket to WrestleMania 39, and be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of talking about The Rock being the one to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, and that could very well be. The Rock and Roman Reigns do not need to compete for a title for that match to be a star-studded marquee matchup. It's not even, who's to say Roman's going to hold the belt until WrestleMania 39. Cody could come back at the Rumble and challenge Roman Reigns for the title. I personally hope they split the belts up and Cody wins the WWE Championship, and that way he brings back the Winged Eagle belt like he's been talking about, like he's been telling everybody he wants to do. This past Monday on Raw, Cody comes out, discusses Money in the Bank, which is the next event coming up in the month of July, and talking about how if there's just some way he can climb the ladder, retrieve the briefcase. Everybody and their mothers knew there's no way possible that Cody is going to be able to compete at Money in the Bank due to the fact he's going to be having surgery. You know, as I discussed in the initial Cody Rhodes video where he got hurt, you know, you tear a muscle off the bone, it's torn off the bone. You're not going to do any more damage to it. That's why he went through the match at Hell in a Cell. You know, you have surgery, he's probably not able to move the arm hardly at all. You know, I mean, he's in for a lengthy recovery process, but it just seems more now than ever before that Cody Rhodes is going to be on the shelf until at least the end of the year, early part of 2023. It's likely Cody wins the Royal Rumble and goes on to WrestleMania 39, where there's no doubt. And I see so many people discussing and talking about how they feel that Cody Rhodes is overrated and all this other crap. Cody would not have left AEW if they didn't promise him buku amounts of money and more. You know, and more is probably going to be to do something that his father, the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, never did, which is win the world title in WWE. I personally want to see that. I really do. I was not sold on Cody in the beginning, like in the very beginning when he first came up. And then I liked him when he was in the Legacy when he was with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase Jr. I absolutely hated the Stardust gimmick. I thought the Stardust gimmick was the stupidest thing they could have ever done to that man. And then when he came back as the mystery opponent for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 38, I've loved everything about Cody's return. And I there's no doubt in my mind that this is going to lead to Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship and or the Universal title. I like I said, I personally would like him to win the WWE title so he can bring back the Winged Eagle. That's my opinion on that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this situation, Cody's injury, the timetable for his recovery, and if you think Cody will, in fact, be back at the 2023 Royal Rumble to win the thing. That's my opinion on it. So, not that he'll ever see this video, but all my best to Cody Rhodes. Well wishes to you, sir. Hopefully that you come back sooner than later, and all that. And like I said, we'll see what happens when Cody comes back from this injury as to what they're going to do. I think they're going to hotshot him to the belt. And I think that's the direction that was going to happen from the time he came back. So we'll see what happens. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you would, please. It does help the channel grow. I am going to sign off of here and get some video game play up for you guys. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. But anyway, love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next part.